Hey everyone, my name is Paige Lorentzen and I wanted to give you guys a rundown of my first ever experience at Coachella Music Festival. So if you don't know what Coachella Music Festival is, it is a massive festival in the desert where musical artists like Ariana Grande, DJs like Zedd, Billie Eilish performed, a bunch of musical artists perform over the course of 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's exhausting. There are definitely many pros and cons of the experience. People fly in from other countries, which is insane. I saw so many friends that I knew from Australia, the UK, France, people from other states. Everyone comes to Palm Springs in California, or Indio, close to Palm Springs, to experience this awesome 3-day weekend. So a little bit about my experience. This was my first time ever going. I think most people are kind of familiar with the festival in some way, shape, or form due to social media. So many people are posting, uploading. It looks like so much fun. Everyone goes all out with their outfits. I found out that I was going 2 days prior to the festival, so I didn't have a year to plan out my 3 outfits and all the accessories and everything. So I kind of just pulled at what I had. And thankfully a brand sent me tons of clothes, Revolve. So shout out to Revolve. This is actually one of the outfits I wore on the first day. I probably could have done them better, but I think for having 48 hours notice, I did an okay job. So basically all of Los Angeles goes on a hardcore juice cleanse and workout regimen 1 month prior to the festival, if not longer. So it's definitely like the influencer social media type Academy Awards, you could say. Everyone's looking at who's best dressed. There are so many YouTube videos that get uploaded within 24 hours of the first day. Talking about YouTubers' outfits, celebrities' outfits, who looked good, who didn't. It's like a fashion show for festival type apparel. So yeah, it is definitely kind of nerve-wracking when you go and you feel like you're being compared to all these different people and their outfits and who wore it better. And if you show up wearing the same thing, God forbid, then all of a sudden you've committed a fashion crime, or it's like this comparison thing. So I was lucky enough to get brought with a brand to Coachella. They put me in a giant house like 12 minutes from the festival, which was incredible. They had a car service for us, so my first experience was definitely probably not your average first experience at Coachella. I got an artist pass, which is super cool. It's this little band right here. You can't even buy an artist pass. So that was pretty special and exciting. An artist pass basically means that you can go anywhere in the festival, kind of like all access, like when major people are performing, like Ariana Grande, I could be right next to the stage and not have to shove through thousands and thousands of people, because thousands and thousands of people attend this festival. So you could be close and still not even be able to see who's performing. You just see them on the big screen. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And I got to see, right when I walked in, I saw all the Victoria's Secret angels, Hailey Baldwin or Hailey Bieber now, like all these people that are celebrities or professionals in their field of some sort. So that was super exciting. I also got to see tons of YouTubers and social media influencers in the VIP section. Everyone's doing photo shoots. I mean, I'm sure you've seen on social media, there are so many jokes that, do people even go to Coachella to listen to the music? Or is it just about doing your professional photo shoot or getting the best pic for Instagram? And I mean, it's not inaccurate. Everyone around is doing iPhone photos. You're not allowed to bring cameras in, but so many photographers sneak them in to get those good photos because engagement on social media is popping around Coachella. Another funny thing is that I have probably, this is 5 wristbands. I think I cut some off. One is for Neon Carnival, one's for Revolve, one's for the Revolve night party. The other was for the nylon party and the Bella Thorne party. So all these things are happening at the same time as Coachella. So it's like the amount of time I was actually at the festival was probably 3 hours a day, because there are so many other events happening at the exact same time. So Revolve hosted their own Revolve festival, and they had Cardi B perform, Tyga perform, a bunch of different recording artists, I think maybe Halsey, I'm not sure, performed. So, and then Neon Carnival, I didn't even make it to, which is like the carnival everyone wants to go to at night after Coachella, because I was just too exhausted. So Coachella's 3 days of constant events, giftings, then you go to the actual festival for a minute, see a few artists, and then you go to another event or something at night. So by the time you hit day 3, you are just wiped and completely done. Pro tip, wear sneakers, because blisters are a thing. Even in sneakers, my feet hurt, my body hurt. I don't drink alcohol. So coffee kind of funneled me through the entire festival, because I was like, I need to be on this hyped up level, just like everyone else. So everyone's pretty much on this other level, and they have the best coffee. But keep in mind, it's also like $10. So something to note, food is expensive, outfits are expensive, transportation is expensive. It's impossible to get out of the parking lot at night no matter what time you leave. I was lucky enough to have a car service. It even took me an hour to walk to the car that was waiting for me, even though it was only a 12-minute drive home. So yeah, not all sunshine and rainbows the entire time, but definitely an amazing experience. I asked all you guys to ask me some questions about my experience on social media, so I'm gonna answer them for you. Okay, let's go through this. Who had the best performance, and who would you like to see at Coachella next year? Okay, so top 3 performances. One had to be Ariana Grande, because she brought out NSYNC. I mean, that's like my childhood. She brought out a boy band, and they full on killed it. She brought out Nicki Minaj. I mean, the energy was there. When you're in the crowd, it's so fun to feel people's energy, and I knew every single one of her songs. It was just, she tops the list. But I also loved the 1975. They were a cool, chill vibe, but I'm just a big fan of theirs in general. And Zedd was awesome. Surprised me. But Zedd was amazing. I'm not even like a DJ girl. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like techno DJ stuff, but he was so good. It was super fun, upbeat the whole time, and did great remixes of all his songs. Hey, I'm from Austria and I want to go to the festival next year. My only question is if it is as great as it seems. For me, it was amazing. I've seen so many videos of people saying like, oh, it's not all it's cracked up to be, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I had definitely a different experience than someone just going on their own. I'm super thankful for the experience I had, but I thought it was definitely worth it. Did you get sick? Everyone gets sick after Coachella. It's a thing. I didn't get full on sick, but I definitely lost my voice because, when your favorite performers are performing, you want to sing the words as loud as you can. How cold did it get at night and how hot during the day? So thankfully this year it was not that hot during the day. It was kind of the perfect temperature in the 80s. At night I would say bring a jacket. It's the desert, it cools down at night. What's one thing you didn't think to do that you'll be sure to do next year? See more musical artists. So this year, since I went with a brand and I was there kind of for work, not kind of for work, I was there for work, my time was split between like 1,000 different events I had to be at. I was constantly thinking of what photos I needed to post at what times. I was required to do a certain number of posts throughout the weekend, a certain number of stories with specific tags, swipe up links, the whole nine. So I think next year I would love to go and focus more on the music and the actual festival than being constantly thinking about work and posting and trying to find service and getting the best photo for Instagram. And I know that sounds very basic and your stereotypical Coachella experience, but I was there to do a job. So guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, my overall Coachella experience was an 8.5. I think it was a really good experience. I hope to see the Jonas Brothers headlining next year. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Paige Lorentzen. I think that's it for this time. Bye guys.